fucking great teacher or a great nurse. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's success.
My mom's is successful. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
word. She raised 3 boys, dolo. She been at this nursing shit forever now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
your own motivation.
Word up, bro.
No matter what situation you're in. If you're in a fucked up situation, be your own motivation to get about that shit.
That's a fact.
That's how. That's how.
Well, how you felt about your man Tory Lanez saying he was blaming on the alcohol back?
Listen, man. I put it to you like this, man.
Too many shots of the yak.
Right.
Too many shots.
It ain't nobody's fault but his,
bro,
man.
Too many shots of the yak. The Casamigos, the House of Friends, will make you shoot a bitch in the foot.
Make you shoot the cat?
No.
Nah, right?
No.
Niggas be hit.
No.
You was hit last night.
I was, but I ain't had the energy to shoot a bitch.
I don't got the energy to shoot a bitch when I'm drunk.
I'm just saying, he did though.
Listen.
Oh, that's what
you shouldn't be doing.
I thought you was trying to ask me.
You shouldn't be doing that.
I was trying
to a female in that type of manner. You know what I'm saying? He violated.
First of all,
that's not even violated.
I had to erase.
Violating.
I had to erase all my chicks tape shit off.
Violated if you slap the shit out of grip up and boo boo boo. Then you violated.
That's violated.
Shot her.
My thing is this: how did you get? Where in your right mind did you get to the point? It doesn't matter.
Yo, this takes me back to. Hold on. This takes me back to my birthday. Imagine I would have did that.
Right, like put yourself
in
that situation.
Imagine that shit. Like, my nigga, I think Cole would have had to kill me. Like, oh well.
Yo, that's how real it was.
Then I would have been like, yo, Cole.
I gotta ask Ted
yo, Cole. Then I would have been like, yo.
He be telling me no.
I drank too much, and what?
First of all, I'm fucking you up because I'm not going to jail with you for that dumb shit. I'll go to jail with you.
Don't Tory Lanez have his own security guard with him too?
He was there.
Now he getting in trouble for what you did?
I think he passed him the grip.
He had to pass him the grip.
Listen.
He didn't have the grip with him in Kylie crib. Oh
so God. Who in two right minds thought it was cool?
This is what I'm saying. We trying to think sensible about a nigga that shot Meg Thee Stallion in the foot. Not even just some regular chick. You shot Meg Thee Stallion, who's arguably the hottest female rapper right now.
Word up.
And the biggest genre of music in the world. I can't think sensible or anything. So the security guard passed him the grip.
Yeah, so it's hard. So it's hard for me to have a real conversation about this because it's like, bro, you did some dumb shit. You deserve these jokes right now.
And then he said some dumb shit after that. He says
he canceled.
He says
go back with his woes.
It was the liquor.
No.
He said I'm sorry.
No.
It was the liquor.
No.
Yeah, did you just confirm?
I didn't even hear that.
Did you just confirm you shot this woman?
Right. And that's my thing. Like you saying, yeah, I did it, but it was because of the liquor. Nah, that don't make no sense.
Nigga, you either shot her with a gun or a bow and arrow, nigga.
Right. But a bow and arrow, I would have tried to shoot her with a bow and arrow.
Queen.
So you failed this city.
He said you failed this beef. Shot her in the foot.
You.
I mean, not to make a joke, because they be like that sensitive. I make a joke out of everything. So
it's not. I don't think we joking on the topic of abuse towards women. We're joking on his dumbass going from Chicks Take 5, which went crazy all over. Then you go to quarantine radio, where you got to deal with YouTube and Spotify, and then you go to and then you go to fucking with Meg because of quarantine radio. She pulled up on the speedboat to Miami, like, yo, bro, I'm fucking with you. And then you go to Kylie crib with her and shoot her.
You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm not a fan of Meg. I'm not a fan of Meg in the physical form. Like, I'm not attracted to her. I always tell Cordes when we talk about her.
She'll kill.
I bet you she got some pretty feet.
Nah, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I seen her with Black Nasties on. See, I've been cutting her ass for a long time. I seen her twerking in Black Nasties. For those who don't know, those are high top black uptowns. I don't know where y'all at in this world when you're watching this footage, but that was a no-go in New York.
Facts.
Especially on a woman. Right. So I don't find her attractive.
Every time y'all say that shit, I think about Fab saying that he wore black forces. I think about Banks saying that he wore black forces, and this is all confirmed in tracks. So sometimes I be confused because I used to wear black forces.
What black forces though?
We wear those
black
for work,
blow cuts.
We wear those for work, man.
Nah, bro.
I mean, I understand what niggas is saying,
first
but
of all, Fab and Banks is like 40 something.
Right.
But that's what I'm saying, like in the early 2000s.
Nah, bro.
Where we at now, though, Notch?
I told you
2020.
Right.
I don't understand because I don't wear all black.
Those the black nasties. You don't wear those.
The black nasties. See, look, you don't even wear them.
What you wearing that with? Where you going?
Anything.
Where you going?
Nah, son.
What are you going to do?
How about the Calvin?
You going to the club with that on?
Yeah.
Fact. They not even gonna let you in, nigga.
You gonna be like,
nah.
Yeah, bro, really?
Niggas don't
you
even
work.
Niggas don't even wear the hot top whites. Niggas wear the hot top whites? Nah, niggas don't wear the hot top whites. No.
You disrespectful if you wear some high cut.
What?
Uptown or white? High top?
But it's disrespectful. So what's the difference?
That's disrespectful.
So how's it not disrespectful when it's black?
No, I understand what y'all saying. I'm just saying.
Thank you.
But yeah, finish with the mag joint.
So yeah, it's clown ass Tory, man.
Yeah, send him back.
I'm joking on him. Yeah, I mean, how you got chicks tapes and you shoot?
You're not treating women right. Come on, bro. I thought you was treating women right.
This has to be the
tape was hard.
This has to be the how I want to say this, because quarantine radio is what, March, April.
About that.
Early.
This happens in what, August?
Yeah,
July.
probably like late July. Yeah,
late July.
probably early August, late July. Yeah.
So let's say May August.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. June, July, for 3 months. This has to be the biggest rise and downfall ever. Like, let's think about this for real. Tory Lanez was already known. I mean, her niggas was fucking with him.
Right.
The her boogers fuck with him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He was moving. He be in the streets with the shooters.
Right.
You know all that. He was fucking with him. Right. He was rapping against the rappers.
Right.
And all that shit. Right. Niggas was fucking with him. He was building. He had the flex. Freestyle. It was alright. It was alright. It was alright. He was starting to go up, right? And then when everything stops, when the world stops,
yes,
the only artist that was still going up,
it was killing. It was him.
Before verses, before any of that, Tory figured out the fucking algorithm.
Mm-hmm.
He figured it out with quarantine radio. It was ridiculous. He hadn't even got it to where it was crazy at first. Pussy and nipples was coming out. He was like, oh! And he had to calm that down. He said, chill. Let's get it right. He did the opposite of Boosie. Because Boosie started doing it because he seen Tory doing it. Let's be for real now. So Tory said, nah, I'm going to get this shit right. He went to Spotify.
No, he did. He was still doing it on Instagram, but he turned it into a club.
Right. He was the first
he
one
started,
doing that.
He was doing it like a DJ style, and then he would invite. He would be like, "Oh, Monica is in the comments. Join, baby." Then he have her. He'd be like, "In the club. She just walked in the club."
Yeah. He turned it up.
It was all.
Nah, I ain't even gonna hold you. That was great entertainment during quarantine.
That's how he got mad.
She joined on one of the joints, and then the next one, she was in the crib. I was like,
facts.
I was like, yo, cool. Why, man?
I said, yo, he hitting that.
I said, nah.
Nigga said, nah.
Tory, I said, cool nah, they just doing the song shit.
I said, Tory be out here with the shooters, nigga. He got Megan in the crib. He hitting that, bro. Facts. She pulled up. Bro, listen. So, all right, boom. What I'm saying is, so he's going up. not only on Instagram followers and all that, but his catalog is going up. The
Well, he just
streaming and all
did the
that.
deal to get his masters.
Right. He had just got his masters.
Just got his masters
This
also.
is true.
Moving up. Go ahead.
He was
And his Los Angeles Rams jerseys are ugly.
So this is all happening in like
He got me mad. Right?
A span of 2-3 months.
A few weeks. That's weeks.
That's
right?
a fact, right?
And then Instagram started getting lit. You had the verses. You had all the DJs popping out.
Mm-hmm.
That came from what Tory was doing because the shit was dead.
Mm-hmm. Nobody wasn't doing nothing, right?
He figured it out.
He figured it out.
Right. You got some bread off it.
Definitely. Then that's when he did the deal with Spotify. And YouTube to do quarantine radio.
So then by July, August.
You shooting egg. Right.
And I
That
guarantee
has to
you,
be the big
before
the
that,
biggest
the
rise
couple
in the
weeks
market.
before that, while everything is going good, you recording with Spotify and YouTube to reinvent those episodes that you did.
Right.
Because now we got to make it into a good format.
Right.
Now we don't see none of that now. You fucked your whole shit up, bro.
Hey,
And nobody feels sorry for you.
I don't.
And if somebody does feel sorry for you, they could go with you.
Right.
Cause it's not. That's just not cool, bro. Like I almost one time, I think it was 8th grade. My girl swung on me. I just bear hugged her.
Wow.
You know, I just bear hugged her. That's it. Pushed her away, left. The second time, it almost happened where I just flexed and I like mushed her forehead. That was like in the mid-20s or some shit like that. But I could never get to, every time I get to that point that I feel like I'm gonna hit you,
gotta work
I punch the wall. Or I be like, yo, you lucky my mom's raised me.
See something like that.
I hit him with something like that, yo, you lucky my mom, I'm out.
Right.
Because that shit is not worth it, bro.
Girls try to jump me. So my life is a little
I
different.
mean, we ain't gonna talk. I mean, we might could tell that story on camera one day, but that was.
I ain't gonna do it.
I mean,
man,
I had a fight one time with a girl. She wasn't my girlfriend though.
I kind of
like,
think that was valid to fight back for that. Because I'm not getting jumped.
I ain't getting
by
jumped.
girls.
Listen,
You trying to
listen,
emasculate
YouTube.
me.
Listen, it was either fight back
we're not
or
promoting
get my ass.
domestic violence.
Get violated every day in the hood and really have to kill a nigga. My son Cole would have been in jail. Right
Listen,
now.
I
I'd be like,
had
damn.
to fight back.
I ain't mad at you. Look at your face. I can see.
That shit was funny as fuck.
I was in danger. These niggas just looking.
Yeah, I ain't help her.
Hell
I'm
no.
not touching no female.
I'm gonna get
And we
you.
told
Oh,
him,
you
and we
break it
still
up,
told
bro.
him at the end of the day when we went upstairs, like, bro, you shouldn't have did that. But he was like, bro, look at my face still.
Shit was all scratched up and shit.
Because they could throw the hands.
So you ain't even break it up.
No, nigga.
Son,
I think his mom's broke it up, or some females came and broke it up.
I had 4 fights where it's been a handicap match.
That's wonderful, huh?
Yeah, that was the worst one.
But that's the only one.
That was the
that's
one
the
where
only
they
one
was,
that I can
they
guarantee
was
you he
getting
didn't
me.
have no help. where niggas wasn't going. We like, damn.
That's the only one where they was getting the best at me at one point.
He said that hurt it.
That Saigon story he told.
How good he was it?
2. It was a heavyweight and a tall one.
Yeah, I ain't even trying to take one of the
Enough.
balls.
We can't do it. They gonna know. They don't watch the show.
Fuck you.
Shout out.
Yeah,
Shout out.
they was working on something. I was like, oh, but then he got
Nah,
real.
wait. You know what makes
You
this
know when
story
he
so
got
funny?
real? He
For
got
him
real.
to sit there saying they was working.
Son, they was
Nah,
fucking
because he
me
was
up,
just
bro.
like, yo, he was trying to grab their arms. I remember
And
this
they
shit like
wasn't-
yesterday.
it wasn't that type
It
of
started.
party,
It
bro.
started on, let's say, the porch of the person's house.
Okay.
So when it's starting, it's just like an argument, but the argument get heavy because they say something about somebody's grandparent. So it's like, oh shit. It's like chill. So then when they start getting physical, he's trying to stop them, but they doing their thing because, you know what I mean? We young, females fight too.
Fight 2 in the style.
I'm thinking, and
Shout
I
out to
noticed
the
what
style.
he was thinking. I can't put my hands on them in the view of the public eye. It's mad people out here. But when they got into the person's house by the stairs, because the hallway is short and there's stairs going up to the second floor, that's when he started working them. And it was like, move, you go this way, you go this way.
Stop playing.
Knee.
Hey,
This nigga love using his knee.
Fuck out of here.
No knee.
Yeah, they was trying. I got a. If I could look in the mirror,
but listen,
I got a permanent.
We do not promote.
We never condone that.
Man, I grew up in the style was do or die.
So
and
Tory
they grew up
Lanez,
the same way.
You out here.
I ain't shoot none of them. I
seen a couple chicks not.
Actually, after that, I ain't even gonna say that. But you know,
things happen.
There's war, there's love.
Listen, bro. I had a reason to put hands on the female one night.
Me too. I got Mickey Mouse.
She rung my shit, right, Cole? Right, Cole? She rung my shit, bro. She smacked me right on my ear, bro. My shit was ringing.
Me too.
Bro.
Like, the whole block heard that
not
shit.
a finger.
It was on the block.
It was
Yeah,
this.
son.
It was this.
Oh, she
I went like
you.
this. Yeah, I went like this, and I turned in her face. Bro, I turned in her face. I said, "Oh, you wanna hit niggas? Yo, Ty, let me get your bite." I went and got my OG shorty. Come here. By the time we got back to the block, shorty was gone. The whole crib was gone, nigga.
One of them slaps, you ain't even crying, but his tears coming out.
Yeah, it hurt.
I was tight. I was in nose to nose. I said, "Oh, we hitting? Yes. Stay right here.
You know,
2 minutes.
Right back.
2 minutes. I'll be right
I don't know
back."
about now. I see dudes be having hand problems, these young dudes. When we grew up, females was always
you can't do that. You can't do that.
slapping somebody.
Right. When I was in 6th grade, bro, I never forget I had my fight with a female.
Everybody had that one.
She thought it was cute. You know what I'm saying? Standing impressed her friends and shit, run up behind me. Mickey Mouse, pull her ears and pop, both ears. So I know what that ring feel like. You understand what I'm saying? It was in both ears.
That shit stayed there for a while.
Man, listen, I turned around.
And you still won't shoot a female in the foot.
You know what I'm saying?
Why you do that?
I mean, I beat her up though. I ain't mean to, but she Mickey Mouse me. So
it was a reflex.
Reflex like a mug.
Reflex, fuck that. I feel you though, but when we grown, we know better.
We know better. That's a fact.
You know better, bro. With millions in the bank, you know better.
You should not.
Alcohol does not disturb that, bro.
That's a fact. That's a
Alcohol
fact.
does not disturb that, bro.
But we're talking about
and
children
to get
mistakes.
to that, that's why the fuck I don't drink. And I hate being around people that drink because they blame that shit on that. Any of their actions, they blame it on alcohol. I hate that.
I've never did that with you.
But I never,
right.
nah.
Because when I drink, I'm still me, right? Unless I get too drunk. And
Yeah,
Change a little.
I do.
I mean, you probably like your women shit come out like you wanting women more. Like
oh, I thought this.
No, like your shit where you.
I see something I like.
Nah, your pimp shit come out more. Like it's more out there. Like you see him like this, like bitches walking by. He like.
I didn't gonna hold you.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get that tonight. I'm gonna get this with me. I'll be like,
yeah, I might
he
get
drunk.
Hold on, I'll be like.
Or he might his physical side might come out. He might want to fight somebody.
Yeah, so, that's the side we try.
But I never saw that. So
I don't do that though.
Because we don't drink around each other. I don't drink, so I don't.
We've seen it once, but
I'm never around for the drunk.
Lucci? I wasn't drunk with Lucci.
Oh, you wasn't? Oh, see, that was sober.
No, he was drunk. I was sober.
Right. Yeah, see?
That's why I was working.
Yeah, but that's my point. I don't really like people that drink and blame it on drinking.
You trying to melt out.
Who, me?
Nah.
Oh, cool.
I drink when I know
who you around and things of that nature. Like you're right.
I drink
yesterday for you not to.
I drink when I feel like it.
Right, because yesterday for you not to eat anything like that, so was drinking yesterday. You actually chilling.
Nah, the House of Friends was up.
But you was still chilling though.
Yeah, man. I was just my legs, man.
Like the most I like on my birthday, that was the most I drunk in like 2 or 3 years.
It's the only time I could get him to drink.
Nice.
And this one I wanted to drink, but then I don't like what happened.
Work, and then I'm like,
but see, look, he was drinking, he stormed out.
Cause I had something set up in my mind already to where I'm going forward in my life with this principle.
So you think?
And when when I drunk, it almost made me revert
from what
I want to do.
Right.
So it's like, get away from this situation right now.
Right. Like
okay.
You gotta set it.
So do you think? I mean, Tory is from a whole nother country. You think he was raised different? You think?
As in what?
As in, you see how we all are saying, like, my mother told me you don't hit no female, but if she hit you,
right.
Nah, I think.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I
but
think.
my mother, she always told me that, like, you don't put no hand on a female. Well, if she put her hands on you, you don't let nobody just beat you the fuck up.
Right.
That's my mom's always told me. But you don't put your hand. But do you think like
ain't that one of the like nicest places on earth? One of the most welcoming, like, you know.
It doesn't mean that the morals.
I'm just saying, like, I don't know how he was raised, but I think
that's what it comes down to.
That's what it comes down to.
Because it could be, you never know what he's seeing.
But then it could, but that I don't think so.
They might shoot females in the foot and something.
Right.
I'm not making a joke. They might shoot women into.
They might hit their women and probably think that their women should still be at a certain stay in your lane and shit. Yeah, you probably right about that, but I don't know. I think people let emotions get the best of them, bro.
And that's what happened.
Cause I let emotions get the best of me, but I always check myself.
Like to shoot her though, like to go to that.
That's
I think people are just like seeing the headline and thinking like, what happened? Son, I put myself in shit. You know what I'm saying? I put myself in that car and like pulling the gun.
Yeah, that's too far. That's too
What
far.
was it? I don't know what gun it was, but he either took the safety off or just let that revolver spin.
Bro.
That's kind of nutty to me if I'm someone who has taken the same act in self-defense, of course, but I'm taking the same act and know why I've done it and what it can do.
Because that shit don't even come to your head if you in problems with somebody.
Exactly.
Unless that energy is
really
really
there.
present.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right. And then you like, oh shit.
But my thing is,
these niggas,
they can't even. My thing is, why is it there? This is a whole female though.
That's what I don't understand. So I don't know. I don't want to stay on this topic too much.
Yeah, let's get up out of here. Let's get up out of here.
He's a dickhead.
I hope people just don't. Same thing with Duke.
You just gotta ignore shit that you don't want to be relevant.
If he not gonna get deported, or I don't want that black man in jail, I ain't even gonna hold you. I never say that about anybody unless you rape somebody. But I don't never want to say, I hope he go to jail.
More than likely it's deportation, and it's gonna be hard for you to, I don't know.
I just hope people don't fuck with him. But I see a lot of dudes, that's the crazy part, saying that they still gonna fuck with him anyway.
I bet you still gonna see females that say they fuck with him.
Right.
So it's all on what you want. Still, like, yeah. Cause you know females that still in a relationship where they getting their ass beat.
There's women still out there protesting for R. Kelly.
Facts.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a female out there like right now. I love Tory Lanez. He shoot bitches.
Exactly. I don't know.
Yeah.
Shit is different. So
that's a fact.
I don't know. Get him up out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Knock him up.